Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. It's Dakota from Dakota's Den. How's everybody doing today? As you can see, the sun is shining here in Pennsylvania, and it is beautiful. I had a good night's sleep, and I'm thankful for that. Well, today we're going to talk just a little bit about the fires that's going on in LA, and we're going to talk a bit about Drake. So, the fires in LA are still burning. They're still burning. I was just watching a newscast where Anderson Cooper, he's there in the thick of it, and he's amazed. He says it's apocalyptic, and he said the weird thing is all these houses are burning, and he's standing in it. The fire is just like a little bit too close for comfort to him, if you ask me. But the fires are burning, yet 30 minutes away, coffee shops are open. How weird is that? So, the thing about the fires is the reason I'm talking about it today is because there's been a lot of speculation that the fires may have been set intentionally. I mean, that's a big accusation. Anything's possible. I don't know if I believe it. That's why I'm not going to talk about it too much because I need more information on it. But I was listening to Mel Gibson. He was given an account of the fire because he lost his home in the fire. A lot of stars did. Beyonce's mom did. I can't remember a lot of the names, but a lot of them did. But Mel Gibson said he was on a show. He was on the Joe Rogan podcast, giving an interview and talking. And that's when he found out his house was on fire. But he gave some acclaim about, he alluded to, okay? And everything in my video is alleged. Everything is alleged, so do your own research. I'm just telling you what I heard. And Mel Gibson said that, or he alluded to, the fires may have been set intentionally. I know you guys have heard this. I don't know if it's a conspiracy theory or, it's just people talking or if it's real, but the fires have been maybe set intentionally. And there has been a lot of speculation on that. Now, I was listening to I'm sorry, I don't have her name, but the lady who's the head of the water. We have the mayor, and then she appoints all her people. Well, she appointed someone. I forgot the lady's name. I am so sorry, but she's a young lady too. She was appointed to be head of the water in LA, and it turns out when the fire started, they barely had enough water for anything, so it was almost empty. The reservoirs that were supposed to be full of water were almost empty in a place where fires are happening all the time, which was weird. And then they said the mayor was somewhere off in Africa, but the lady who was head of the water, now, why wasn't there water in the reservoirs for the fires, knowing that fires always happen in California? Okay, that is suspect. That's what people are saying, that is suspect. And also, this young lady was paid $700,000 a year to make sure the water supply was efficient for that part of the world. $700,000 a year, and I did the figures. And that means that she would take home after taxes, she would take home net $25,000 every 2 weeks. Now, if you can make $50,000 a month, you should be able to make sure that there's water in the reservoirs. Now, I don't know about that. Anybody can make a mistake, but that, give me her job. I would have taken care of that, okay? So that's one theory. The other theory is there's a housing shortage, as we all know, and the movie stars have big, huge houses, and there's a lot of just average people like me and you too there. But the movie stars have really big, nice houses, but yet there's a housing shortage. So if maybe all of these expensive houses were gone, then they could build condos and townhomes and things like that, so more people could have a place to live. Now, that's just a conspiracy theory that I heard from a few of, not just one channel, a few other YouTube channels. I just heard that. Anything's possible, but I also saw an interview where there were men, running around trying to put the, just put the fires out, make sure people were safe. They weren't policemen, they weren't firemen, they were just, people just running around trying to, probably just confused, trying to do whatever they could do for the fires. And they had a video of a man down a hill. I should have saved that clip, but I didn't. But they had a video of a man, and he was down a hill, and they were saying, "Hey, what's going on down there?" And they were videotaping him, and he was just saying, "Well, I'm just, I'm just around, or I'm just here, or I'm just, I don't know what he said. I'm just." And they said to him, "You're not starting fires down there, are you?" And he said, "You know what? Actually, I think the man said first, I don't have any lighter fluid on me." He said it first, and then the guys said, "You're not starting fires down there, are you?" So it's a lot of conspiracy theory going on. So like I said, I'm not going to say too much on that because it's too new, and everything is just a guess at this point. Nobody really knows. So that's it on the fires. It's a terrible situation. I've been watching it all morning. So that is the end. That's that. And next on the docket is Drake. I always got to bring Drake in because he's like Diddy now. It's like always something new. Diddy's quiet. He's just in a holding. God knows what Jay-Z and his wild lawyer Spiro is up to, because they are quiet as mice right now. We don't know what they're up to. Nobody's even talking about the 13-year-old girl. So I guess everything needs a break. Thank God. Drake needs a break. Drake needs a break. So Drake has suggested that Kendrick Lamar, his song Not Like Us, everybody knows Not Like Us, is allegedly anti-Semitic, and he's claiming that in a lawsuit. I heard that song literally 100 times, and I didn't hear anything in it that was anti-Semitic, and I would be the first person to say, yes, he's right, it was. But personally, I didn't hear anything about a Jewish person in Not Like Us. Am I missing something? So Drake, honey. So I did an interview. I did a video 3 days ago where Drake filed a lawsuit against U.M.G. claiming that they helped Kendrick Lamar, aka K. Dot, boost his songs Not Like Us and the other diss tracks with bots and software and payola software to make sure Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us went to the top of the charts. So that was the lawsuit. But the next day, Drake dropped that lawsuit, and then the next day, he filed another lawsuit claiming defamation of character. It is so much. It is so much. So Drake dropped his lawsuit against the U.M.G. claiming that K. Dot and the Not Like Us, was raised to the top of the chart, like I said, only to file again a couple of days later. Now, the second lawsuit that he just filed 2 days ago, the second lawsuit was for defamation of his character. Defamation of character. He's saying that he was defamed, okay? And the way he was defamed is because UMG did not help Drake squash Not Like Us. UMG states that they are not settling with Drake, they are not playing with Drake, and that they will not settle, and they would rather humiliate Drake. I mean, they put this in a statement. They would rather humiliate Drake and expose all of his naughty bits to the world, because they know beyond a shadow of a doubt that Drake's claims are indeed false. Okay? They did not defame. But wait. Drake is saying that Kendrick Lamar defamed his character with Not Like Us. So who is it? Did Kendrick Lamar defame you? Did U.M.G. defame you? Did Lucian Grange, who is the chairman of U.M.G., did he defame you? I mean, I'm not a lawyer. I guess we have to ask the lead attorney, but this is a lot. So Drake, see, no one knows this. Well, we know it now, but Drake actually went to the U.M.G. executives behind the scenes to try to talk to them, to try to get them to help him take care, and take care, I mean like squash, and not take care, but to squash Kendrick Lamar's songs. You guys know the Super Bowl's coming. You guys know Kendrick Lamar is supposed to perform in that Super Bowl, and he's going to perform not like us. So is he going to say the words that he said in the song actually? Certified lover boy, certified pedo? Is he going to say that? Or is he just going to, like the artists usually do, they'll start singing, and on the bad parts, they'll do like this, and they expect the audience to say the words, and they will. Certified lover boy, certified pedo, wop, 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 wop. Audience loves to say that. They love it. Okay. So, this is what is going on with Drake. Okay. So, as we know, the Super Bowl is coming, and Drake is, my favorite term, shaking in his boots. Because he don't want the world to say certified lover boy, certified pedo, wop, 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 wop. Okay, so for everyone who thinks that, for everybody that thinks that Drake is just a Karen, a complainer, always going crazy about things that he shouldn't be, can't take a L on the chin like a grown man, for everybody who thinks that, trust me, there's more to it, okay? Drake is a great artist, he is. He acts like a baby a lot. He does. I love Drake's songs. I was just playing his songs this morning. So I have nothing against Drake. I'm just reporting what's going on out here. Okay. So Drake, right now, he's still under contract. The contract he signed in 2022 with U.M.G. for $400 million. Okay, now this right here is a little bit about his contract. Okay, $400 million. And you know how much money UMG made off of Drake so far? I think Drake has been with UMG, I know it's been at least 10 years. Has it been 15 years? Okay, so I think it's been 10 years, but at any rate, they have made $50 million a year on Drake's songs. So UMG has made $50 million a year on Drake's songs, which means that, I was going to read that to you, but it's kind of small. I can't, no, okay. Yeah. Which means if he's been there for 10 years, that's $500 million. That's a lot of zeros that they have made off of Drake. Okay. So UMG has made tons of money, okay? Now, during that deal, Drake received an advance of $362 million. 362, okay. But, okay, as you all probably know, the kicker is he has no rights, and he can't do anything in public. He can't do anything on Instagram. He can't say anything. He can't do any interviews. He can't do anything. And I think that's getting the best of Drake. I really do. It says here in a statement that Drake received upward to $400 million, and that's how much, when all is said and done, that he'll probably get. And, basically, we all know the story. Okay, so he can't do anything, Instagram interviews and everything. And I think that's getting to him. I mean, he is a person. And even though somebody gives you $400 million, as time goes on, we get complacent, right? And we're like, well, now I want to live my life and do things the way I want to. So I don't doubt that that's the way Drake is feeling. Okay, so the reason Drake seems to be going apeshit on every little thing when it comes to Kendrick Lamar is because, and I know you guys probably have not thought of this, But Drake has taken a lot of L's. His sneakers didn't sell. He can't do anything on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube or anything. Drake's trying to get out of his contract. And that's what the executives at UMG says all of his shenanigans is about. He is trying to get out of his contract. Since the song Not Like Us hit him so hard, and he saw that he couldn't really, be himself on social media or interviews or anything. I think that got the best of Drake. So now he's trying to get out his contract because he feels like he's lost control, that he's out of control of his own self. And he's in his own feelings, he's in his own head, and he feels a certain kind of way. And to me, it's kind of understandable, kind of, sort of understandable. But when someone gives you $400 million, you have to be subservient until the contract's over. I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure everybody agrees with me. So these lawsuits are a way for Drake to get out of his contract, according to UMG executives. Okay, so, and if he does get another contract, they're going to say, well, you're not worth $400 million anymore because Kendrick Lamar ate you for lunch. Your sneakers aren't selling. You're running around looking like a Karen. So you're not embarrassing, but embarrassing. So it's just like a bunch of back and forth. So this is what's going on with Drake. This is what's going on. And I'll be glad when this crap is over. So the next contract deal is going to be up for negotiation. No, actually, it's time for a new negotiation. And listen, that one was supposed to be $600,000. No, I'm sorry. Did I say 600,000? It's supposed to be 600 million, not 600,000. $600 million is what the next contract was supposed to be for. But since Drake lost his sneaker deal, well, I mean, he didn't lose the deal, but they didn't sell. Since his sneakers didn't sell, and K-Dot has exceptional rapping skills and exquisite lyric, UMG is saying, you're not worth $600 million anymore. So what? What they going to do? Like, maybe offer him $200 million? $100 million? No, I don't think that, because Drake is still pretty good. But this is all about contracts. I mean, it's about Drake acting, like a Karen, but it's all about money. I think money is number one. He's 40 years old now. He's trying to learn how to become a good businessman on his own accord without Lucian Grange backing him. Makes a lot of sense, right? So UMG is using this to say that you are not worth $600 million. So we're going to negotiate this contract down, if we even have a contract at all, which Drake, I think, my opinion, Drake would be really happy about, because then he could be a free agent. He can go anywhere. He can do any interviews. He can get on Instagram. He can do whatever he wants. This is the whole thing. I mean, the way things work out the way they're supposed to work out, right? Maybe Drake wasn't supposed to be under Lucian Grange and UMG's thumb forever. And Kendrick Lamar just, helped light that match. Not in a good way, because it kind of, took Drake's sense of pride or sense of self or something. But maybe this is the way it was supposed to go. Okay, so one thing I just found out. I just found this out today, even though I spoke it in a video a couple of videos ago. So it came into fruition. I heard that Drake requested that UMG ask Kendrick Lamar to apologize to him for making the pedo and the minor claims. And I said that's what Drake should do. He should go and ask Kendrick Lamar to apologize, or to at least say it was all in fun. It was all in diss. Diss means disrespect, diss tracks. But, I guess that didn't happen. So Drake is claiming that UMG sided with Kendrick Lamar when it actually seems like UMG just said, we're just going to let these songs play out. They're a business and they're trying to make money. So, they just make money off the beef. That's what they do. You can't be mad at them for that. Okay, and after all, they are a business, and this is the negotiation period right now. So, Drake got himself in a tizzy. He's so much in a tizzy that in his lawsuit, he even went after YouTubers. He went after New Life Shack, RNC, Candy Air Fam. These are YouTuber content creators. I've never watched this show, but they were listed in one of the statements where Drake accused the YouTubers he accused them to be working with UMG on some whimsical scam to make Drake look bad. What YouTuber would do that? Who wants to get sued by Drake? No. I just feel like I'm complaining. I feel like I'm Drake. I feel like, I'm the one acting like I need to go and get some mental help. Drake, just calm down, calm down. When you're in a beef and a rap battle, they're called diss tracks. Diss, D-I-S. That means we're going to diss you. We're going to disgrace you. We're going to try to disgrace you. We're going to disrespect you. That's what it's called. And it's all in fun. It's been since the beginning of time. And people are saying, not beginning of time, but since the beginning of rap battles, this is what they do. It's just like lawyers in a courtroom. Okay, I'm going over my time. I see like half an hour. It's like lawyers in a courtroom, okay? They're in court and they're fighting tooth and nail for their clients. They're mad, they're turning red, they're banging on desks, they're really upset. The judge is coming down on them. But what do they do at the end of the day? Hey, Jim, I'm putting some steaks on the grill. Won't you and Karen come over tomorrow? That's life. That's the way it is. Yeah, you gotta grow up. Drake, listen, like I keep saying, I love your music, but you have to grow up, okay? Drake is also claiming that the song Not Like Us is jeopardizing his safety and his wellness. I can see his wellness, but his safety? You know what, Drake? It's called Xanax. That's what it's called. So, Drake, like I said before, okay, he dropped his RICO criminal charges, and now he's saying everybody's defaming my character. Okay, so here it is. Now, y'all ready? Here it is. Drake suggests that Kendrick Lamar is anti-Semitic, and he claims this in his new lawsuit. I didn't hear anything in Kendrick Lamar's songs about Jewish people. I didn't hear anything. I heard the N-word a lot, but I didn't hear anything about Jews or Israel or anti-Semitism. I didn't hear anything. Did you guys hear it? Now, see, this is Drake's imagination. Dude need to get a cup of tea, go sit in a rocking chair and relax. Just relax. Because people say he can't come back now. I don't know. Maybe he has gone too far, but anything's possible. Drake is he is a standalone artist. Do you guys know that Drake's masters, his masters is the size of 30 just regular artists. Who's a regular artist out here? Ariana Grande, if that's her name. Chris Brown, all the artists you can think of. Drake's is bigger than 30 of them put together. So he'll never be hungry. So he just needs to relax. So Drake is claiming, he's calling a race card. Now, Drake is not black. Now he's Jewish. I don't know. Okay, so he also saying that because of the song Not Like Us, he's facing violent retribution. His stores have been vandalized. And he wants all the money back that he lost and taking care of all the vandalism and the lawyers and all the stuff that are related to Not Like Us. So that's Drake. I promise you, I will not be back in the next few days about Drake. Talking about Drake almost wants me to talk about Diddy again. And I was so tired of talking about Diddy. Okay, everybody. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. If it's in your heart, donate to my channel because I am a new channel trying to grow. I appreciate you guys, and everybody have a great day, and I am sure I will see you tomorrow. Bye.